You have come to the right place. I absolutely love two-player tabletop RPGs. Here's some that I own that I can show off to you. Ex-Communicator by Adam Bass is for one GM and either one or two players. It's inspired by John Wick, Max Payne, and, quote, similar violent action media. You play as an agent on the run from your former employers, and you're trying to escape before they can either apprehend or execute you. I played this with a friend on the beach the other day, and I will always love my boy Barry, who released a god from an eldritch containment unit. Next is A Loud Noise in a Quiet Place by Mark Shepard. This is a somewhat autobiographical game about experiences with temporary hearing loss. It's something the author experiences themselves, and they say that while it can be frustrating and isolating, it can also give rise to moments of tender personal connection. You can play this game with either somebody else or solo. Next, we have a game that I just got in the mail today, Visage. This is a narrative combat RPG in which you have swapped faces with your nemesis. Here's the character sheet, which during the game you tear in half and give part of to your opponent. And last but not least, we have This World Is Not Yours by Travis Hill. In this thought-provoking game, one player takes the role of a house, while the other player takes the role of generations of inhabitants that call it home. You craft a story about the events the inhabitants experience and how the environment and the house change over time. Also, I was actually commissioned to write a setting for this game, which is basically a futuristic Glasgow, Scotland that is preserved in underwater domes. Okay, and a bonus, because even though I don't own the physical version of this game, I have the digital, I love this game too much to not mention it. Starcrossed by Alex Roberts is a game about two people who are powerfully attracted to each other, but have very compelling reasons to not act on their feelings. It's played with a Jenga tower that you gradually pull bricks from, and when the tower falls, your characters act on their feelings. It is a hilarious game full of romantic tension, and it is just delightful to play. Also, I highly recommend combining games sometimes, because when I played Ex-Communicator, we realized that my character had a will they won't they going on with someone, and so as soon as we finished that game, we picked up Starcrossed, and it was so much fun. That is just a smattering of what's out there. There are so many cool two-player TTRPGs. And if you have someone you want to play with who lives a while away, I actually have a couple videos about long-distance two-player RPGs that you can find in my TTRPG category playlist.